Meghan Markle has officially been kicked out of Montecito. Yes, you heard that right. The Duchess turned deal hunter has reportedly been booted from the luxury estate she once bragged about on international television. And the fallout is pure chaos. Her personal belongings were not carefully boxed or sent to a second residence. No, they'd allegedly been dumped into a locked garage on the edge of the property, padlocked by estate managers. These items are being withheld until unpaid bills are settled. According to property insiders, those bills have been stacking up for months. Unpaid contractors, security fees and arrears, and landscaping teams walking off the job. One local source says even the high-end cleaning service refused to return after months of excuses from Meghan's camp. The residence, one the symbol of their new American royalty fantasy, is now a ghost house, silent, cold, and occupied only by tension and overdue invoices. The neighbors have seen it coming for months. Montecito residents have quietly watched the slow implosion behind those hedges. Heated arguments echoing out of open windows, loud aggressive rows between Meghan and Harry. Most of them were started by her, according to nearby homeowners. She screams at him like a child. It's not a partnership. It's a power grab, and Harry looks completely worn down. The arguments have escalated to the point where the local neighborhood association discussed hiring off-duty police to monitor the disturbances. But what's really raised eyebrows are the strange visitors. Men and women, unfamiliar faces, unrecognizable, arriving at odd hours and slipping through side gates while Harry's been away in London or staying with friends in Los Angeles. No one knows who they are, but the rumors are swirling. Some say Meghan's been seeking business advice from new international contacts. Others say she's been privately shopping assets, pitching Duchess's ideas, and desperately trying to secure overseas investors for a mysterious brand pivot. The kids are nowhere to be seen. No school drop-offs, no sightings in the neighborhood, no playdates, nothing. One local mother said flatly, "We don't even know if the kids are in California." No one's seen them in months. The core of this breakdown is that the money is drying up, with Netflix done, Spotify gone, and Archewell floundering in a sea of red tape and donor confusion. There's no income left to support Meghan's fantasy lifestyle. With growing chatter that the IRS is investigating their foundation's books, the financial pressure is real enough to finally break the illusion of their perfect life. Don't expect any lifelines from across the Atlantic. Sources close to Buckingham Palace say Meghan recently made a discreet plea, an indirect ask through intermediaries for financial help or logistical support during this difficult chapter. She was reportedly ignored completely, not just by King Charles, not just by Camilla, but by William himself. William has allegedly vowed never to offer help of any kind, financially or otherwise, after what she did to the family. His words, according to one royal aide, were, "They made their bed, let them sleep in it." And that bed has gone cold. Friends of Harry say he's a shell himself, quiet, withdrawn, and broken by the press, but more importantly, broken by the circus he married into. He's been seen on solo hikes, driving alone, and spending more and more time away from the chaos. There are even rumors he's quietly looking at long-term leases in Santa Barbara alone. Meanwhile, Meghan is planning an escape, and not just to another city or another mansion. According to leaks from within her dwindling inner circle, Meghan has set her sights on Saudi Arabia. Yes, Saudi Arabia. She reportedly believes that it's the only country that would respect her status as a global icon and allow her and Harry to build a new life with true security, control, and influence. One insider claims she's in talks with PR firms already operating in the Gulf states to manage the relocation and rebrand. She's even floated the idea of launching a Middle East-focused women's empowerment platform, an idea so tone-deaf it left even her few remaining supporters speechless. Why Saudi Arabia? Because no Western media outlet is buying what she's selling anymore, and Meghan knows it. She's not invited to anything anymore, and even when she shows up uninvited, the response is the same: side eyes, polite nods, and no real engagement. One neighbor recalled a dinner party last month where Meghan allegedly inserted herself into the group via a mutual friend, and within minutes, she had turned the conversation back to herself. Every topic she hijacked, every compliment she redirected. By the end of the night, half the table had walked out early. Everything has to be about Meghan, one guest said. Even when it's not, especially when it's not. This pattern is consistent. Event after event, gathering after gathering, Meghan invites herself, dominates a conversation, name-drops celebrity contacts, and leaves every room colder than she found it. She's not building relationships. She's burning the last ones left. The isolation is becoming absolute. Now back to that garage, the locked one. It's not a metaphor. Sources say Meghan's designer wardrobe, private photos, and even sensitive documents are being held until balances are cleared. The estate's management company has had enough. No more exceptions, no more extensions. And Meghan? She's not happy. Staff say she's issued legal threats, claimed defamation and harassment, and accused local officials of targeting her due to race and status. But the truth is, she's out of options. The house of cards she built on fame, entitlement, and carefully crafted victimhood is crumbling, and the world is watching. No handlers, no filters, just raw exposure. Her neighbors see it, her husband sees it, and even her enemies are starting to pity her. Because this isn't just a fall from grace. It's a collapse, one built not on scandal, but on arrogance, on assuming the world would always bend to her narrative. But the narrative has turned, and now Meghan's name no longer opens doors. It closes them. No one's hiring, no one's investing, and no one's coming to the rescue. Not the palace, not the public, not even Harry. What happens next is anyone's guess. But one thing's for sure, Meghan Markle isn't the Duchess anymore. And while Meghan spirals, insiders say Prince Harry is finally waking up to the consequences of his choices. The whispers are getting louder. Friends close to his old UK circle claim Harry has privately admitted more than once that leaving the royal family was a massive mistake. Not just tactically, but emotionally and spiritually. The man who once slammed the palace as a prison is now reportedly longing for the very life he fled. Former military mates say he misses the structure, the purpose, and the dignity. They say he's haunted by what he gave up. Not just the titles, but the ties, the relationships, the legacy. Those moments with his brother, with his late grandfather, with the Queen. He traded all of it for podcast pitches and paparazzi deals that went nowhere. And now, stripped of influence and drifting in Meghan's collapsing empire, Harry's said to be quietly reaching out to old friends, trying to reconnect. The problem is, most of them don't want to hear it. One even told the press, he made his bed with her. Why should we fix it now? William won't even return his calls, and who can blame him? After years of public trashing, emotional blackmail, and media manipulation, there's no trust left. As Meghan's scandals pile up, sources say Harry is more isolated than ever, trapped between loyalty to a wife who dragged him into this mess and a royal family that has closed the gates behind him. Those close to the palace say it's not anger anymore, it's pity. They see a broken man who knows deep down he chose wrong, chose chaos over duty, drama over legacy. And Meghan, she doesn't seem to care. While Harry stares back at the wreckage of what he lost, his home, his family, his role, she's busy scheming up her next attention grab. But for Harry, the damage is done. Behind the silence, the press statements, and the forced smiles, there's a man who knows exactly what he gave up and who can't figure out how to get any of it back. She's just another cautionary tale in Hollywood exile, standing outside a locked garage, wondering how it all went so wrong.